Kirk, you scared the shit out of me.
Take your panties off.
Oh, no booty for you until you find that treasure.
Your booty is the treasure.
Nice try. Come here. Look, you can plunder me later, but after you find the gold. And who knows, if I'm feeling really naughty, I might just walk your plank.
Shit with timbers.
Stop it, I said you had to wait. Oh God. That feels really good. Oh.
I think I found it. Hey. Hey!
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Are you open?
You wouldn't be standing there if I wasn't, would you now?
Well, I guess not.
Just horsing with you. Have a seat. What'll you have?
A cold beer would be great.
I only serve the coldest. How about you, pretty lady?
I'll have a Chardonnay.
No, you won't.
Excuse me?
No wine.
But your sign.
Oh, I've been meaning to get another one of those. I quit selling California grape juice several years ago. It draws too many city folk. Besides, the sign painter left town more than a decade ago. No, your choices here, ma'am, is either cold beer or spirits, of course.
Beer sounds fine.
2 beers coming up.
Hey, where is everybody? The town looks dead.
Yeah, we didn't see a soul around.
Oh, they're around. Go ahead.
I'm sorry?
Ask me your question.
Well, sir.
Name's Cyrus. My daddy's name was Sir.
I just assumed your name was Joe. The sign.
Poor Joe's no longer with us, God rest his soul. You know, it's a very sad tale.
Well, Cyrus, we were wondering about the legend of
Blood Lake.
How did you know?
Every so often, strangers much like yourself walk through my door and order a beer, ask the same damn question.
Then you know about it.
But listen, pretty lady, I have pissed behind most of the trees within 30 miles around here. Of course I know about the legend.
We've heard so many different versions. Would you mind, telling us yours?
If you don't mind me spitting in your beer.
Look, we're sorry, really. We didn't mean to offend you.
Oh? Well, you did. Has to do with common courtesy. Ask permission before you put a camera in somebody's face. In truth, in some cultures you'd be killed instantly for stealing somebody's soul that way. I'm sorry. You're my guests, and I'm just an old man who got nothing but this bar and bucket full of bad manners. Ah, well, what the hell? I'll tell you my take on the legend, if you promise not to tell anybody where you got it.
Yes, of course. You got yourself a deal.
All right. Let's see where to begin. Where to begin?
I read where a group of college students had an unusual experience here a few months ago.
Oh?
Tiny story, buried in the back of a newspaper.
They always bury the good ones.
Along with the bad ones. Yeah, I remember those kids. They came in here, sat right where you're sitting now, ordered a beer, said they were working on some kind of a class project.
Things are not always what they appear to be. All stories, to some degree, are the byproduct of deliberate human fabrication. Though they may have actually begun as truths. The truth is, the more believable a story is, the less believable it deserves to be. As long as we humans have told stories to one another, truths have been transformed into legends, and legends into myths. But what about fairy tales? Hoaxes, deception. This gentleman's deception is that he will pass this course. Wake him up. If an untruth or even an outright lie is repeated often enough, it too might appear as the truth. In fact, every town, city, village, culture have stories that have been passed down. And each passing generation applies its own spin, thus advancing these tales on their paths to becoming legends and myths. So, how can we determine how far from the truth a legend has fallen. That is your assignment. You will investigate a pre-selected legend and see how close you can get to the root of its origin. Hey, you watch those CSI shows. Treat it as if it were a case. We'll do the same groups as last time. Group leaders, remember, the goal is to pinpoint the source of your legend. Do your research. Don't get lazy and rely on the internet. Get out. Talk to people. You just might be amazed at what you discover. Any questions? You know where to find me. Class dismissed.
So what's our topic?
Yeah, man.
Come on, spill the beans.
Okay.
The Legend of Blood Lake. Blood Lake?
Ooh, sounds scary.
Don't worry, Pen's here to protect you.
Oh, because that makes me feel so much better.
Yeah, you act like all I want to do is get in your pants.
Well?
Am I close?
Guys, I have a favor to ask of you. Do any of you know Mara?
God, chick.
Yeah, she's so weird.
Yeah. Well, you may be aware, the last group she was in, things didn't go so well. So I was kind of hoping that maybe you'd...
Sure. She can be in our group.
Good idea. Well, that's settled.
Are you kidding me?
It's not like we had a choice.
I could totally dig another chick being in the group.
Someone needs to go ask her to join us. Fine, I'll go.
Send her my love. Just send her my dick. That'd be a really small package when your mom's around.
Seriously? Is that all you guys ever think about?
Oh, come on, just us? Don't act like you don't think about it just as much as we do. In fact, I think you're thinking about it right now.
Not too much to think about.
Oh, that just went there.
Everyone, this is Mara. She's gonna be joining our group.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Lainey. Have we met before? Okay, well, it's good to have another girl in the group.
Yeah, but we still outnumber you. Dicks to chicks.
No, you don't.
I've got to run.
Meet at the cafe later, discuss the project.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
Later, guys.
later.
Okay, so I found some information on our assignment. It's not much to go on, but it's pretty cool.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
It all appears to be based off this legend.
Check this dude out.
Some kind of Indian chief.
That's Mugara. According to the legend, he was rewarded gold by the Great Spirit in a dream.
In a dream?
You're right. Not much to go on.
Gold, I like gold. Anyone find that gold?
No mention of it, but that doesn't mean people aren't looking.
Why do you say that?
Well, I found reports of people still searching for it. As recent as last month.
Well, what are we doing? Why don't we go check that out?
Hold on, let me finish. There's something you guys should know. These people, they've been reported missing.
Missing?
What do you mean by missing?
Vanished. Never returned.
This is bullshit. How many people are we talking about?
47.
There's a body count?
Is this project, like, safe?
Super creepy. Anyways, I've been messing around with something that might be interesting.
Yeah, what's that?
Paranormal investigation. Ghost hunting.
Oh yeah, it's so awesome. Yeah, man, I just got all this equipment that can capture spirits, and I just bought this EMF that can really totally help.
That's great, because no one gives a fuck, really. I don't know, Nick. Maybe it could score some extra credit, right? All right, so we're all set?
When are we leaving?
Well, first thing tomorrow morning.
Sounds good to me.
All right, man. You know what to do, right?
Keep the light on the water and manage the guideline.
There you go, man. Nice. All right. You're not as dumb as everyone says.
Maybe I pissed in your goggles.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, hold this, all right? I want you to feed me the line, all right? Let it out. Take up the slack as I go, okay? Get the light out of my eyes.
No.
Can't afford to mess up here, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now listen, I want you to watch me for the signal. I'll let you know when I find something, okay? So pay attention to that. All right. Hey, you ready to get rich?
What do you fucking think?
All right, man. Let's do it.
Stay back! We're doing research here. We won't be much longer. I told you to stay back. We were here first. Two times. We're gonna be rich. Who am I gonna buy first? I'm gonna buy a truck. I'm gonna buy a house to put the truck in. Oh, God!
No God. Just pain.
Henry! Fucking idiot. I told you to keep the slack tight. Henry! Fucking idiot.
You sure this is the place?
Look at this shithole. What a dive.
Guys, I'm hearing some serious dueling banjos.
I don't hear anything.
Never mind.
I can just feel the history in this place. I love it here.
And history it has. You, lovely lady, get a drink on the house.
Okay.
As for you guys...
Wait, yeah, I can feel the history of the place too.
Wait, no, I don't feel anything. I'm sorry, sir. We just got into town. We're all a little tired.
Of course you are. Have a seat. What do you have?
Round of beers?
Yeah.
How about the shy one over there?
She doesn't like talking much.
Four beers coming right up. So, what brings you to my little dive?
School project.
Yeah, we're studying myths and legends in class right now, and we have to do a project on...
Legend of Blood Lake.
Then you're familiar with it.
Look, kids. Just finish your drinks and go on home. There's nothing for you here.
I disagree. Cyrus, we have a very special place here. You should welcome those who come to visit. I say let them do the report.
Forget it.
Why not?
Cyrus, sir, we're familiar with the legend, and we're aware of the people that may or may not have disappeared. We're not afraid.
Definitely not afraid.
There, you see? Look, kids, go back and talk to your professor. Ask him to assign you another subject for your report.
But can't we just ask...
No! No, the bar is closed. Subject closed. Now, go on. Drive safely.
Really love what you've done with the place. It's nice.
Great. What are we gonna do now? That jerk just killed the research.
Are we really gonna listen to this asswipe hillbilly?
What are you thinking?
It's clear we're not welcomed here. I say we just head back home.
No way. No way. I did not drive out here to bumfuck nowhere for nothing.
Come on, you heard the man.
Yo, you're our fearless leader. You've led us out here. Lead us somewhere else.
Relax, Penn. Getting all pissed off is not gonna get us to Blood Lake.
I'll take you there.
You have a habit of appearing out of nowhere.
I like it when she does.
I'm Dawn.
I'm Dusk. You can meet me halfway for a nooner.
Shut up, jerk. She's trying to help us.
I'm sorry. That's Penn, Nick, Mara, Lainey.
And you are?
I'm Michael.
Good to meet you. Sorry about Cyrus. He can be a little grumpy sometimes.
Yeah, no shit. Did you mean what you said about taking us to the lake?
Of course. I'd be happy to.
Is it safe?
I've heard the stories.
Blood Lake is a very special place. You'll be fine.
Yeah, until Mr. Grumpy runs us off with a shotgun.
Is there a place that we could camp for the night?
How about the lake?
Great outdoors. Fuck yes.
Are we really staying intense here?
You're not really adventurous, are you?
No.
Stay in my tent. I promise you an adventure.
Why don't you just jerk off already and get that out of your system?
Give me a hand.
I think you're wearing her down.
Baby steps.
Oh.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, I just want to see where I can set up my equipment. There's some new toys I want to try out.
Well, don't you think we should set up the tents first?
Yeah, we're helping. We're helping. Here. I could do all this.
Do what?
All this. Live in the country.
Really? Think about it. No women, no parties,
That's for damn sure.
no cable or satellites, limited mind-altering substances.
No cell phone coverage, no 5-star restaurants.
You guys are a couple fucking buzzkills.
But a night with friends around a campfire, an ice chest full of cold beer.
I'll take it.
Are you sure you want to do this? You're more than welcome to use my tent.
Yeah, totally fine. I mean, you should be with your friends.
I guess.
Must be nice to find friends like that.
Most of the time. So, how long have you lived here?
All my life.
Really? Never had the urge to venture out and see the world?
I've dreamed about it.
What's stopping you?
Circumstances way beyond my control. I'm afraid my destiny will always be here.
Are you kidding me? I mean, look at you. You're smart, kind, beautiful. I'm just saying I don't want you to miss out on life. I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong?
You bring me hope.
Time to start capturing an adventure.
Let's just try to keep the upskirt shots to a minimum.
Oh, where's the fun in that?
I was wondering, since I'm kind of the outsider here, if everyone wouldn't mind sharing a little something about yourselves. It's very important that the spirits feel at ease with you guys being here.
They're watching us right now.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I guess I'll go first.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay. I know y'all think that I'm just an asshole.
Not just an asshole.
Wow. Okay, I deserve that. But do you want a little backstory? There's a backstory?
To being an asshole?
Okay, do you guys want to hear it or not?
I do, Pen. Please.
My mom. She wasn't exactly the model mother or the faithful wife type. I guess when I was 9, she got tired of the family life and she bolted on my dad and I.
Sucks, man.
Yeah. And my dad raised me after that. And I got to watch him wither into an old and lonely man and die. And that would have been junior, sophomore, freshman year.
And I had no idea.
Tough stuff, man. After that, I promised myself that I would never let anyone get close to me, and it's kept me pretty safe since then.
But that's no way to live.
It just kept me safe, you know, kept me from getting hurt.
Not to have love in your life? I don't know.
Well, maybe if you show me some love, I'd consider it.
That'd be a cold day in hell.
See? Hey, there's a chance there. I'll take it.
Why do I even bother?
What about you, Nick?
Yeah, what about you?
Not much to say. Entered college on a scholarship when I was 16, and I've been there ever since.
That makes, what?
6 years.
Why do you stay?
Better than going back home.
What's wrong with home?
You haven't met my parents.
God, everyone says that.
Mine had my entire life mapped out. I was supposed to be a scientist, win a Nobel Prize.
A little ambitious, but not such a bad goal.
But it wasn't mine. It wasn't mine to choose. I dropped science like a rock, and, well, college sort of became my escape from home.
And your parents?
Oh, what?
Weren't they pissed?
They cut me off.
So who's paying for your education?
Me. I tapped into my trust fund and got a student loan.
How long has it been since you've seen your folks?
Two years ago. At my mom's funeral.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm sorry. How did she...
She shot herself. Didn't even bother leaving a note.
That's depressing. How's your dad handling it?
Wouldn't know. I haven't seen him since the funeral. He got what he had coming. You can't drink and beat your wife and expect everything to be fine. He's all alone now. As he should be.
Michael, what about you?
Everyone already knows my story.
I don't. I like to hear it.
Well, my mother died giving birth to me, and my father died in a plane crash when I was 3. I was raised by my aunt and uncle from my mother's side. That's pretty much it.
God, we really are a fucked up bunch.
Laura, your turn. We know nothing about you.
Yeah. Tell us about yourself.
I have no family.
And?
That's it.
Okay, princess. And what about you? Tell us about your perfect little world.
Okay, well, I've got something I've never told anyone before.
Let's hear it. You like chicks. Let's have a threesome.
Would you just shut your mouth and listen? Well, almost 4 years ago, I lost my sister.
You had a sister?
Sorry, I've never told you guys. It's just been too painful to talk about her.
Tell them what happened. Mara, Amy, Lydia, tell them. Lexi wants you to.
How did you
Tell
know?
them.
Right. It was the night after our high school graduation. A party at a friend's house. A bunch of us got together to celebrate. Lots of memories. Lots of goodbyes. Lexi hooked up with some guy. I never saw him. And those that did didn't know who he was. Thought he might have been from another school. I remember seeing her in the kitchen. She was so happy. That was the last time I saw her alive.
Oh, Lainey, I'm so sorry.
Did they ever find this guy?
No, they haven't. Not a day goes by. Don't expect her to just walk back into my life. God, I miss her. You know what's really weird? Sometimes I think I can feel her presence.
She's here right now.
Mara, come on. Lexi's not here.
This isn't funny, you know?
She's standing right next to you. Along with the others.
Wait, hold it. What are you doing?
Trying to capture something.
Oh, God, he's getting one of his gadgets. Do you really believe her bullshit?
Here. Just start asking your sister questions.
What?
Here, Nick, don't you think you're being a little insensitive? No, I'm not.
What are you...
You okay, Mara?
I'm fine. Come on.
I'm fine.
Come on, you should lay down.
Are you all right? What happened there?
Lexi. Where's Lexi?
Lexi's not here, Lainey.
Yes, she is. She was right here. You don't believe me?
Lainey, we didn't see anything.
You don't have to believe me. I know what I saw. I know what I saw.
What do you guys think?
I just captured the last part. It went off the charts.
Thing actually works?
Yeah, it does.
So something spiritual just happened.
I think I take back everything I ever said about you. Really? No. It's hard.
really why you woke me up? I didn't have time to do my hair. I thought we were gonna play football.
Hey.
Up early. Yeah.
Hey, Michael, good timing.
Found something.
Oh,
yeah? What's that?
So we were listening to last night's playback and getting interference that sounds like bits and pieces of broken dialogue.
Okay, just show him.
Okay, all right.
Score. Okay, did you guys hear the word score? You heard the word score, right?
Well, what do you think it means?
Maybe I need to get laid, like you do. Like score of a game.
Musical score?
Settle the score. She's saying that she needs to settle the score.
Oh, God, you're right. I hear it now.
Wonder if we'll be bumping into any more spirits while we're here.
You already have.
Jump pet!
So, you're saying she talks to spirits?
I'm saying the girl was special.
She sees dead people.
I'm just telling you, she had the gift.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid we're just gonna need more convincing. It all sounds a bit too...
Outlandish.
Outlandish? Is that what you think? Doubting my word is not gonna win my confidence. Truth is, I've lived here all my life. I've seen a lot of people like you come into town, and too many of them never make it out the other side. Believe me, it will swallow you. You might want to listen to Osiris. It might just save your lives.
Blood Lake. Why couldn't we get a cooler research project like Bigfoot or Chupacabra?
Chupa what?
Chupacabra. Goat suckers.
Ew. I don't even ask.
So, Dawn, you grew up around here. I'm sure you've heard all about the legend of Blood Lake.
I'm afraid so. It's a sad story.
Do you mind telling us?
Okay. Sure. Long ago, there was a great Comanche chief who was loved and adored by his people. His name was Mugara. It is said that Mugara was visited by the Great Spirit during a vision on the last night of the dark moon.
The fuck is that? What? Dark moon. The fuck is a dark moon?
It's part of a lunar cycle. Lasts about 3 days before a new crescent moon appears.
Some people call it the dark moon. I call it the dead moon. It's a time for inner dreams, visions, renewal, death.
Thanks, awkward moment.
So the Great Spirit told Mugara he was pleased the way he and his people had lived in such peaceful harmony with the land. To show his gratitude, he gave Mugara his magic staff along with 3 sacred words that would reveal a cache of gold that lies beneath the waters of a small lake.
Gold? I like gold.
But this knowledge came with a price. The secret of the lake dared not to be uttered to anyone until the next dark moon, or hold the curse to be cast upon the land of his people.
So what happened?
Mugara accepted the Great Spirit's offer.
Mugara. Gold digger.
The day before Mugara was to accept his reward, his village was invaded by Texas Rangers. Every man, woman, and child was killed, except for the chief and his daughter, Ayana.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Come to find out, the Rangers were mistakenly dispatched by a lynch mob who all swore this was the tribe that killed a woman and a child during a raid at a nearby homestead.
Oh, shit. So Indians killed for nothing. It's hardcore.
They'll have their revenge.
Not if they're dead, Cupcake.
What happened to the chief and his daughter?
Gara was forced to watch as the Rangers tortured Ayana. It didn't take long before he broke the vow with the Great Spirit and divulged the secret of the lake in exchange for his daughter's life.
Did it work?
They were both burnt alive. Afterwards, the captain took the men to the lake to recite the sacred words.
And?
The Great Spirit was so angered by their cruelty and greed that he summoned his most powerful magic and banished them to the depths of the lake, never to return. The water turned red that day.
Blood Lake.
Some say Mugara still protects the secret of the lake. Anyone who violates the will of the Great Spirit.
Fuck yes! That is an awesome legend! Right?
Some story. I wonder how much of it is true.
Only the dead know for sure.
You come prepared?
Well, you never know when you're gonna come across a pretty girl out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh. Oh, does it happen often?
No. As a matter of fact, I'm working on one now. You know, everyone enjoyed your story today.
Sadly, it's not one meant to be enjoyed.
Why not? I mean, it's not like all this stuff actually happened.
Marsha is a special girl.
Why do you say that?
She has a gift. A unique gift. I mean, she can see things that other people can't.
You believe that?
Sure. Why not?
I don't know, because seeing dead people isn't exactly what I call normal.
Well, sometimes it's the things that we can't explain that affect us most.
I just don't see it as special power.
I have special powers.
Like?
I can see the future.
Oh? What do you see?
Tonight?
And what about tonight?
It's far from over.
Hey, what are you doing? Are those wedding rings?
Huh.
My parents died when I was 6 years old. Christmas Eve. We were looking at Christmas lights that night. Had a flat tire on the way home. My dad was pulling the spare out of the trunk when another car pulled up behind us. I remember hearing some talking right before a loud popping sound. A man wearing a Santa Claus suit appeared at my mom's window. He shot her, and that's when he saw me. He just smiled and said, "Ho, ho, ho," and shot me. Right here. I woke up from a coma about 6 years later.
Oh my God, that long?
They thought I was dead when they found me. That's how I'm able to do what I did with you. I've been there. I've seen the other side.
Have you discussed this with anyone? I mean, like maybe...
Like who? A shrink? I've been through 3 sets of foster parents who have all given up on any sort of professional intervention.
Wow. You have been through so much. But that thing that you did with me, you have a special ability.
Did you see your sister?
Yes, I did.
It always takes a good while for me to recharge after one of those.
I am so sorry. I didn't even stop to think about how it affects you. Do you ever see your parents when you know?
No, I don't. I can see just about every other spirit. Just not them.
I really hope you do someday. Really. Mind if I offer you a little advice? Stop hiding. You don't want people to talk to you. I get that. When Lexi died, I did the same thing. I pulled away. But all that ever did was make me even more sad and lonely. Ask yourself, what would your parents want? I think they'd want you to be happy.
That's not really my style.
But it's worth a try, isn't it? And I'll help you. Besides that, I think there's someone who really cares about you.
Thanks.
Maybe I better not.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
What the fuck is up with that bitch and her superpowers? It's bullshit, right?
Oh, man, you were there. You can't deny that something happened.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, hey, I've been thinking.
Really? That's great.
I'm being serious, so if you fucking tell anyone, I'm gonna kill you.
All right, okay. I won't tell a soul. What is it?
I'm gonna go for the gold.
You mean like the gold?
Yeah.
That's a big mistake, man.
Why?
A curse.
Oh my God, that's such bullshit. Okay, you're gonna pass up a golden opportunity to go get rich because of some shit Indians used to say?
Hey, my parents are plenty rich. Believe me, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Besides, what about all those missing people who already tried?
That's just some shit they used to tell travelers so they wouldn't go look for it.
I'm sorry, not happening.
Fine, I'm gonna go look by myself. After I take a piss.
Here you go, spirits. I got something for you. There. There it is. Hello? Who's there? Nick? Come on, you guys fucking with me or what? Yeah, I see you, bitch. What the fuck? What's that?
What the hell? Is there anyone here? If anyone is here, can you try communicating with me? Anyone? Anyone at all? Piece of crap. I'm through with online auctions.
Maybe.
What? Who's there? Oh, not good. No. Mom? No. He can't be you.
It is you. I have missed you so much.
What are you talking about? You set me away right before you.
It was the only way to protect you.
Protect me? From what?
You don't understand? Your father, it was complicated.
Complicated? Really? Tell me about complicated. My whole life's been complicated thanks to you. Why did you go kill yourself?
I would never do anything to hurt you, Nick.
But you did anyway. You have no idea what you did to me. Don't leave me. I didn't know. I didn't
What was Nick's mother doing there?
She wanted to set things right.
Why did she wait so long?
It was exactly the right time and place. The lake knows your inner soul. It's also the impetus of all your fears.
You're saying the lake knows all of my fears?
Fears, doubts, even your inner evil.
I'm not sure I'm buying the whole inner evil thing.
Why would the parents of a boy who's committed suicide give their other son a .44 Magnum for Christmas? And why would a basketball player willingly trade his parents' life for the winning basket? Yes, there's evil in all of us.
Where are you? Hey, okay, there you are. Hey, look, you don't have to be shy. I just want to... I'm not going to hurt you, okay? Hey, wait up! Cemetery. I can dig it. Lainey, what the fuck are you doing out here? What are you wearing?
What do you think? I've been waiting for this moment a long time.
What? The fuck has gotten into you? Yeah. Oh, that feels great. Yeah, just keep fucking doing whatever the fuck you're doing. Fuck! What the fuck, bitch? What?
Is it as good as last time?
What are you talking about?
Let you crash my graduation party.
I don't do graduation parties, I'm sorry.
You came in, had some drinks, and told me some lies. Then you took me out to your car, where you drove me to a secluded area, and you raped me in the backseat over and over and over again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then you strangled me and stuffed my body into a drainage pipe. Ring any bells?
I didn't know what...
Oh, I see. You didn't know what you were doing, right? Just like you didn't know what you were doing with Diane. You don't remember Diane either. Beautiful Diane. Her body recently showed up in 3 different dumpsters across town. Sounding familiar? What about Jenna? Surely you remember her. Her body hacked up in a suitcase, still floating around the Colorado River? Huh?
I guess me saying that I don't know what I was doing anymore just doesn't cut it. Right? You know,
Most guys don't listen to girls, but I do. I do. Because if you listen, you can learn something. Take Diane, for instance. Beautiful girl. She used to put on tons of makeup. I used to say to her, you know, you don't need that much makeup. But she would say to me, I don't want to look like trash. So, I put her in a dumpster. Then Jenna used to say to me, oh, I just want to pack up a suitcase. I want to see the world. I just want to pack up a suitcase and go. And so, you could see the irony, right? I put her in a suitcase and I sent her on her way. And then you used to just talk and talk and talk and talk, and you would talk a lot of shit. And so I silenced you. I made you quiet. And then I took that shit and I put it where it belonged. And when I see your sister, I'm gonna make sure that you guys are reunited. What the fuck's going on? I'll take it. What the fuck is happening? What's going on? No!
Where's she going?
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Lexi! It's over. What do you mean? What's over? Lainey, it was Penn. Penn is the one who killed us. Lexi, I wish I would have known. There's nothing you could have done. I have to go now. You have a long, happy life ahead of you. Maybe now we'll both finally find peace. Please, I've missed you so much. Please, please don't go. Just look in the mirror. I'll always be there. I love you, Lainey.
So basically, when this reaches red, that's when it reaches.
You already told me.
I didn't. I didn't say that.
Hey, have you seen Lainey?
She's with her sister.
What? Where?
At the cemetery.
Guys, we gotta go. Come on. Now.
You can't hide from your past.
Lainey, where have you been?
I just saw my sister.
What?
I saw Lexi. She told me everything.
What do you mean?
Penn. He's the one who killed her.
No way.
It's true.
Where's Penn?
He's now with the Guardians of the Lake.
Who are they?
They protect the lake from evil.
I don't get it. Who are they protecting it from?
Anyone who violates.
The will of the Great Spirit. I just saw my mother. How?
The lake can see deep into your soul. One with a pure heart might gain valuable insight, whereas you see what it can do to a heart that is evil.
And when I see you, sister, I'm gonna make sure that you guys are reunited.
Do you remember me, Mara? Mother? Yes, it's me, dear.
Why are you here?
To apologize, honey.
For what?
For leaving you alone, of course. It hasn't been easy for you.
I've managed.
You've managed very well.
Dad.
Mara, sweetheart, we are so proud of you. You're a very special girl. Always remember that. Also know that what happened that night wasn't your fault.
You've carried this burden for too long. It's time to let go of the past and live a happier life. Can you do that?
I'll try. I will. I promise. Will I see you again?
Of course you will.
We love you so much, Mara.
I love you too.
Life, death, love, hate. They're all part of the essence of the lake.
The lake is magic?
Oh, I didn't say that. What you bring to the lake creates the magic.
So, they were all impacted by the lake in a different way?
Whatever makes sense to them. People don't understand that everything happens for a reason.
What do you mean?
I mean, those people weren't together by accident. Think of it as a plan from a higher power.
You're saying God made all this happen?
I'm saying a higher power. You put whatever name you want to it.
Do you believe in God?
I believe there are things that we can never understand.
You didn't answer the question.
Look, there are things that you can never know. You can't reason it, you can't apply science to it. You've just got to take comfort in the fact that it's there.
Knowing that there is a higher power.
Now you got it.
Did anyone ever question Penn's disappearance?
Oh, sure. A lot of people were here. They made inquiries and left without any answers.
You didn't tell them. They wouldn't have believed you.
Wait a minute. What about Michael?
I'm saving the best for last.
This was once a peaceful place. The creek flowed with water. Birds filled the sky. There's deer everywhere. That was a long time ago. Michael, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Let's see. Lainey was just visited by her dead twin sister that none of us knew she had. Nick was visited by his mother, who tells him that she was murdered by his father. And someone that I thought was my friend turns out to be a psycho killer.
Everything happens for a reason.
Oh yeah? What about us? I don't want this to end, Dawn. I don't want to lose you.
I told you I could never leave.
You told me a lot of things that I don't understand. Who are you? Really? Just wasting my time.
So what about me? Is that it? Is that all you've got?
Thanks for nothing. Shit.
Staff of the Spirit.
What?
The staff. It's been lost all this time. No one ever knew what happened to it.
Now what?
Something magical.
What are you doing?
Mugara has returned.
Mugara?
They released him.
Release him from what?
The curse.
You. Where did you come from? Where's Dawn?
I'm right here, Michael.
Wait a minute. What are you telling me?
My name is Ayana, daughter of Mugara.
Daughter of Mugara? The story was about you.
Where did Dawn and Michael go? To set things right.
What are you talking about?
the bed.
Don? I don't understand. Why is this happening?
Only the one with a pure heart who shares the blood of a ranger could lift the curse of the Great Spirit.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't share.
There's no mistaking the blood of the captain
whose soldiers murdered our people. This blood also flows through Michael's veins.
If that's true, what does this have to do with me?
It was your willingness to defy your bloodline. That's what broke the curse. Whether you're aware of it or not.
He changed you back. Why?
The Great Spirit is pleased with this bond between the pure heart and my daughter.
Can't argue with the Great Spirit.
Nothing would make me happier than to spend the rest of my life with you.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Hey, Nick, throw me the keys.
What? Why?
Because I'm driving. Maybe you should ride in the back with Mara.
Really?
Only if you want to.
I'll take it.
Bye, Lexi.
Thought I'd be so excited to get back home. I don't know why my equipment decided to fail on me, though. Good thing I kept the receipts.
This is not over. I am not done with you. I will be back for you. I will be back for all of you.
Holy shit, I think it's Penn. Go to hell, Penn.
Music?
Good idea.
Something light.
And as they say, they lived happily ever after.
Well, that was some story.
With a very nice ending.
I'm sure Penn would beg to differ with you, but he did get what he deserved.
I guess I don't understand why Michael didn't just keep the staff for himself.
That's right. I mean, he could have been rich.
It was precisely that act of unselfishness that enabled him to spend the rest of his life with the woman he loved. That's what happiness is all about, isn't it?
And the Guardians, have you ever seen them?
On occasion.
Doesn't that make you a little nervous?
You're nervous if you got something to be nervous about.
What? No skeletons in your closet?
Oh, I've got past. What about the two of you?
Us? Well,
I'm just messing with you.
you're terrible.
I know. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
I kind of think you did that intentionally.
I know you two didn't come in here just for a beer and story time. If I was a betting man, I'd say that you were planning to go after that gold yourself.
No, of course not. I mean, come on.
Oh, it's okay. Question is, are you still planning on it?
No. No, we're not.
Good answer. Look, I've got a knack for looking into people's hearts. I look at you and I see this is something lasting. And they kissed. Well, friends, it's getting late.
Hey, what's the damage, partner?
Oh, on the house.
Hey, thanks. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure. You don't meet good people too often out in these parts. Oh, can I look at your phone for a second? Just for a second. Amazing.
What's that?
Technology. Not long ago, we were making all our tools with flint. There you go. You two go ahead and have a great life together.
Yeah. Well, thanks again.
Bye.
Drive safe.
What the hell just happened in there? Is it me or am I going nuts?
Well, we did just have quite a few beers.
But we both heard the same conversation, right?
What's so funny?
I bet he goes through the same old routine for every newbie who rolls into town.
You think so?
Well, look around. What else is there? I imagine it gets awful lonely around here.
Let's go.
Well, what's the rush? There's a quaint little bed and breakfast right up the road.
That sounds nice.
On second thought?
We should go.
What a night. Those city folks never cease to amaze me. I wonder if they believed a word I had to say.
I think you already know the answer to that.
Do you think they'll be back?
Oh, that's unlikely. But rest assured, other miserable souls are sure to follow. And we'll be waiting.